Let's check the assignments. Oh, that's not that bad. Hey, just get that done tomorrow. All right, those assignments. Let's go check those out. No! No! My GPA! No!
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all across the school right now. You could be next. That is, of course, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Stop procrastinating.
Procrastination is something that has plagued the modern youth of the world, so I interviewed a teacher and a couple of students to see what their opinions were about procrastination, how they deal with it, what they procrastinate on, how they procrastinate, and overall I was able to take their answers and able to form in an understanding of how most people procrastinate, and I also got mostly their opinions on their procrastination.
Maybe 60% pushing depending on the time of year and what's all going on, but yeah, so roughly about half.
And have you seen that number going up in your recent years being the video production teacher and now graphic design as well?
So it ebbs and flows. One of the things that I see is that, right away people get on things really good right at the beginning of the year, and then there's the ebb that things start getting busy, it gets kind of hard, and then teachers, unfortunately, we got to lay down the hammer, and then it flows back up and all of that stuff. So it ebbs and flows.
I do procrastinate more than I should, especially on assignments that I don't have interest in or I don't want to do. Then I wait till an hour before it's due to do it. It doesn't really affect in my grades as much because I still get it done. It's just the matter of I rush through it, and then it might not be as thorough as it should be, I guess, per se.
To me, it's all about, well, not to me, just the point is, it's all about how you manage your time, and that comes down person to person. Each person manages their time differently. I find that I have time to do certain things, but if I do homework, I won't have time to have fun, and nobody wants that. So it's all about how much I want to do something compared to how much I want to do something else. And that's just what it is for me. I don't know how it is for other people, but.
What I notice it most on is the ones that are overarching, which are very much a lot of my assignments, where you have this large thing that you have to do that takes multiple days, multiple hours to do, and it's on the students to work on it on their own time, to self-manage, and that is a skill that takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to do. So it's those ones that should take roughly about 5 days to do, and they'll try to do it in 2 hours, and 2 hours before it's due. It's one of those things, and I'll admit it, I've done that too in the past as being a student myself. I totally get it, but I think that is a great skill for students to learn. It's all right, how do I self-pace and self-manage and kind of hold myself accountable in a way to where I'm not hating life, but also getting stuff done. So
that was one side of the coin, but there are also those people who don't procrastinate and who are actually very good about not procrastinating as far as their life, school, work, job, etc. Whatever you want it to be, they just are naturally talented at it, or they just really, really try to get it away and put it away. So I interviewed another person who has actually cracked down on procrastination a lot in her life, and I asked her for some tips on how to help other people who struggle with procrastination with their problem. Right here. So, do you procrastinate a lot in your life? And if so, how has it affected your life as far as school, job, family, etc.?
I do my best not to procrastinate. I just know that when I do, it stresses me out and it makes me lose focus on my goals and what I'm going towards, and it definitely makes me feel like I have less time with what I'm doing, and I don't ever hang out with family or friends, and I just feel super overwhelmed when I'm not prepared and when I'm not procrastinating.
How have you dealt with it over your life?
I've dealt with procrastinating fairly well, I think, because I know that when I do procrastinate, it can lead to bad things, and am just not very prepared, and then I like slack off in school and stuff. And so I think I've dealt with it fairly well, and just knowing like what I need to do and what I need to get done.
And leading off that, what have you done to fight procrastination in your life?
I think the main thing that I really do is definitely planning ahead, like looking at teachers' schedules for the week, and then like looking at like game schedules, like figuring out what I have going on, and then knowing what I need to do to get all that stuff done in order for when it's due, and like when I need to get everything turned in. I would definitely like go with that, like looking at teachers' like lesson plans, like looking at what they have going on in the month. That definitely helps me, and I think that could definitely help other people, just like knowing what they need to plan for and knowing what's going on in their lives.
So, I hope you learned the dangers of our enemy, procrastination, through this short video essay. If you want to learn more, the full video is on YouTube right now. Stay strong and do not procrastinate.
Okay, that's enough of that.